So I think layer or tier 1, then generator power are going to be the soonest to actually be beneficial. Oh, 50 wood. We're almost there. Timing of that was a little ahead of schedule, so let's do tier 1 and upgrade. Anything to reduce the amount of sick. The queue is going down. Where is our food? Seriously, what happened to our food? We're not going to be able to address this right now. If we were doing the steam hubs, maybe we'd be able to. One of the cold homes within 2 days and keep them heated for 2 days. Start heating one of the cold homes. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna demolish it. We're gonna demolish it, and we're gonna build a replacement. And we're gonna stick it over there. Since that one house was complaining, boom. You're gonna be not in the neighborhood. Oh wait, 0 of 1. Yeah, that's a requirement. I don't know if this is actually gonna work. We could demolish both of these houses until it's right. I mean, we're not building a steam hub, so we can't really do a lot. Let's cancel that for now so we don't get the homeless thing. So they're building that. Alright, so now we will destroy this one. Alright, there we go. We got it. Alright, so we just got a few more people. Missing children. There it is. Several families have reached our city. Unfortunately, some of the children got lost near the trail bends. They are distraught and beg you to help their kids. I see. We'll try, but not without doing the heat. We're still doing tier 1 and we're still doing the heat. No question. Alright. Hope rises, discontent falls. So now we have a passive to our benefit. Let's see. People are hungry. Request ignored. Which one was that? I don't remember. Oh well. I don't understand how we don't have any food. What happened to that shipment? Is it because we don't have anybody in here? So everybody just ate the raw food? I think that's what may have happened. Alright, so we don't miss it next time. Let's just put 2 people in there. And let's start delegating the rest of the people out here. We're probably going to get more sick tonight. We can build 2 more houses. So we'll build one here and one over here. Let's not put it there. I'm going to go with 2 medical posts in the heat. Over an additional hut. We at least have 1 more hut in there, but like our main operational things, like we have a cookhouse in the first layer, so as long as we keep our coal up, we won't run out of food. Well, I mean, that depends if we are satisfying food, but at least the cookhouse won't turn off. And then we have our medical posts. We need at least 2 because we've consistently been more than 5. Speaking of, what is the path to overcrowding? All right, I think we do radical treatment next, and we're gonna go in on overcrowding. Yep, there it goes. All right, we're gonna do radical treatment.
Listen, everyone.
Take an early discontent hit. Overcrowded is actually really negative too, isn't it? Suppose we could have done sustained life, but that the upkeep on that would be really, really hard. Okay. Next day. We're sitting on a few engineers that we haven't delegated, and kids. So that's the rest of the kids. Oops. I think we'll use another 25 wood to build medical post. So let's go ahead and do that. Oops. Health medical post. Boom. And that's where our additional 5 are going to go. Okay, let's build this road. There's our little road right here. Okay, okay. Coal pile depleted. Cool. So we have a few more people now. When you're overcrowded, discontent rises, but I think you'll be fine having public houses and fighting arenas. I hope so. And the fighting arena is going to last for a little while. If we keep building out in this direction, we'll still get additional benefits. I think our first Steam hub is probably going to be a little rough. It might be over here. I hope the first Steam hub will actually be able to hit this hut. But we need to keep the public house at a certain temperature, otherwise it doesn't work either. Kind of wishing I could actually stick it in there. But yeah, between the fighting arena and the public houses, I'm hoping discontent will kind of stay at bay. Alright. So we have a lot more engineers now. Let's go ahead and use up our kids and workers. Stack the rest in there. And the rest of our engineers in there. Leaves us with 1. Let's just put the 1 person on this 1 coal pile over here. Okay. So this is actually going to be the last of our wood. We have 50 wood on top of 90 right now. And that will be it. Captain, some of our people are here to talk about the lack of food. Yeah, we can't address it. I think last time... Oh, this steel pile has depleted. Cool. So there we go. We have our engineers in there. Where is our food? I feel like our food is just disappearing. And people are just eating the raw food or something. So, I'm really worried about the research again, because if we need the warmth, but we're about to run out of wood. Without wood, we can't really do a lot. So is it time to do overcrowded? Overcrowded? I think so. Okay. Alright. I'm kind of excited to be all the way up to overcrowded this early. It's kind of exciting. We're still growing in health problems. I think it's because of the chili. Can't really do a lot about it. So this research is going to do tier 1, and then we're going to do generator power. And then we're going to do sawmill. So I don't know what the requirements are going to be for generator power. I hope we're going to have enough wood. We should actually have enough wood. But we're pretty much like... See, now we have the raw food, and everybody's eating it. Let's get our kids out of there and put them in here to make that food as soon as possible. Okay, let's see. Generator power upgrade, 20 and 10. Oh, sweet. I think 2 workshops would have been... 2 workshops early. Like, by that additional wave, by the time they hit, that could have been really good, because now we have too many workers. Oops. Oh, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Tech workshop. Let's build the second one. We're gonna build it on this side. Even though we really can't afford the wood. 2 wood. Is that the cheapest? This is my preference. That's 3. I don't want to use it. Who cares? Boop. Alright, so now we can move our engineers around a little bit. We just have to, we need that sawmill. We're gonna need that sawmill. Alright. Ah, I just wasted the day a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay. It is what it is. I think we lost 3 hours. We're just sitting on 27 people. Alright, where am I gonna get the engineers from? Alright, there was 5 there, right? Yep. Let's deplete this kind of in order here, or at the same time-ish. Okay. This is alright. Next group, another group arrives. Why haven't you built it already? It's a miracle we found a way at all. I feel like this is the last warning before the group will actually die, the kids. Let's go ahead and build 2 huts. I'm gonna feel a little bit more warm and cozy when we get... Oh, whoops. Alright, so we got our hope increase for completing the warming. Right. The warmth for the huts. The 1 hut. I don't understand why we have such a huge problem for food right now. We have 5 more workers. Where can we put them? Not in there. I'm on coal. What's the coal situation right now? Alright, so we have almost 1,000 in there. We have 7 hours of coal left. Alright, so now the next freeze is here. See, now the public house is done. Now it's not being used. That's what I was worried about. I was kind of debating on doing the steam hub first for that reason. Because now these other huts here are also very cold. Oh, look, we can actually do wall drill first. Let's do wall drill. It's so much better than sawmill. I hate sawmill. Ooh, I like this research order. I like the early the wall drill. That is so good. I think, is this the next, like, priority? Steam hub is kinda needed right now. Let's do steam hub, and then we'll do wall drill. Wall drill? You think wall drill, Nettie? I love wall drill. I love it so much more than sawmill. I hate the sawmill so much. It's such a waste. This little tree. Ugh. So you say wall drill? People are very cold. I'm kind of for wall drill. Because we can at least build huts. Alright. Wall drill it is. Oh, nice. We get the steam level 2 for free at the start of it. Oh my gosh. And it's freezing on these plots of land over here. Oh my gosh. Level 2 is only that good? Guess we do have to do overdrive. Oh, this is so rough. Yeah, I think they're more productive too. Alright, so our next law. We could start doing cemetery. We're probably going to have some people dying here soon. People have been hungry for a really long time. So we can kind of hit it early. I'm in favor of that, because we haven't even built the beacon, or even researched a beacon for that matter. So we don't need 35 steel just yet. We need some passive stuff. Moonshine. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. This actually might be a good pairing with Public House, even though the Public House is closed right now. We're actually not even going to get the benefit of that for that reason. So I think we'll take... Let's take Cemetery. Does this have to... Yeah, I guess we'll have to stick this really far away too.
Listen, everyone. New law.
Additional hope is nice. We're gonna stick this thing. We could stick it... Actually stick it like right here. I don't think there's gonna be anything over here. It's gonna need heat. Okay. Alright, this is now depleted. Oh wait. We don't want to destroy it yet. Just gonna leave it for now. Alright, so with this additional group of people, let's go and put them in the coal pits. Man, I really wish the Public House had its own level of insulation. You think because it's in like a deeper level of the laws, that it would actually be worth one more level for heating. Losing a limb. Yep. Consider signing the care house or prosthetic law. Yeah, we're not gonna do that yet. Is that what request ignored is gonna be? Cold at home, cold at work. People are hungry, overcrowded medical facilities. That's a permanent addition. Hey, we're not getting the fighting arena? Oh, okay. 83 living near the fighting arena. Frostbite. Nobody's died yet. Not yet. It's gonna happen. Frostbite. Another frostbite victim. 23 people are freezing. We're kind of maintaining... I really think it should have been Steam Hub. Crap. One person died, but at least we have the cemetery. So the early cemetery is gonna at least... Oh my gosh. We just lost like 6 people. And so it begins. Another group arrives. Alright, we have workers. So many people die. How much more is in here? There's still a lot. Let's switch this for gathering posts. Let's spend the little extra, the 1 extra steel for people's sickness. 9 hours. I don't think we can afford it right now. At least our income for the coal will be a little bit better. So what is actually needed for Steam Hub? 10 wood to research it. Captain, some of our people are, yeah, more food problems. I'm just content. I seriously don't understand what's wrong with our food. We never have any food. Does the food like keep coming in like at night and everybody just eats all the raw food? See, these hits are so bad. Alright, cemetery finished. The less like increase for the positive things that you've actually done, it's such a double hit. It's like, it's really the salt in the wounds. about the beacon. If you don't build it, you go out there with scouts, you won't pass the stage. You sure? I mean, signaling our position is at some point. I mean, refugees, does it actually stop the refugees? Will the refugees actually not come in now? Or will we get less people per group? That'd be kind of interesting. I already regret the wall drill. Should have done this team hub. Look at that. Boop. Burn. 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 Radical. Burn. 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 Oh my gosh, we've already lost 15 people. 12, excuse me. And still no food. I want to keep an eye on the food, see what happens with the food. Alright, overdrive is over. Alright, a new law. Loss of hope caused by deaths is halved. Doing that, because we're gonna get more deaths. We're down to 95. Okay. Hard mode is really hard. They will keep coming, but there are 3 places you must go. Oh, that's true. See, I feel like there are certain elements in hard mode that feel really unbalanced, and it's kind of like a little bit of an RNG situation. I don't really feel like I'm in complete control over the hard modes like situations. I feel a little bit like it's inevitable. Make sure all the kids are out, put all the kids in here, because a child dying is much more severe than a adult. I don't want to put any children in there. Let's put the 2 other children in here. Okay, seriously? Seriously, there's no food. And this just came in, and I never saw this go up. I never once saw raw food go up. What's going on? Who just used our first team core. Yeah. Why can't I build a road there? Is it really in the way right there? Oh, come on. What the junk? Why can't I build a road? What did we just get hit with discontent for? Is that like the morning? Oh, no, that's not the morning discontent. I'm confused. Why can't I build roads? No, I have to be in a very specific position. The game is not telling me where I have to actually be. Oh my goodness. Alright. Fine. That's 3 wood that we're not using right now. It's a waste of engineers, actually. I'm not feeling good again. We're out of wood now. Frightened patient. Cut off his leg every time. Actually, you know what? We're gonna lose anyway, so let's do let him be. I want to see what happens. Oh, turn off the overdrive. Thanks, game. Not paying attention. Happens to me when I play. I guess they're so hungry they just eat into raw food before the cookhouse opens. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening, but I didn't even see any numbers go up at all. And I feel like I can't do anything about that. Like that's just, it's like tough luck. Sorry. Painful death. The patient who refused amputation has just died of gangrene. We did our best to save his pain, or to ease his pain, but he suffered terribly in the end. It was his choice. Discontent will rise slightly. We must make sacrifices to survive. We can't even research anything right now. Alright. Steam Hub. The overdrive again, yep, indeed. I think Steam Hub was the choice here that caused our failure. I am really not confident now. At least I don't have a bunch of excuses. Before, like, we got really far. We got really far in the last one. Where are the kids? It's worth having a hothouse. At least they work during the day. I don't know. When I tried using hothouses, it was just so slow. You get like 2 food per day or something. It's like, what's the point? I didn't really get them. I really did not understand the purpose of hothouses. They're way too underpowered. That was my feeling, at least. I really didn't want to dismantle this thing. We might have to. Alright, so our coal's gonna die out before the next morning again. And we lost half a day of research. I don't know. I could see me trying this like 3-4 more times. So I think... I'm not sure if I'm going to try it again. Look at this discontent right here. Hey, it went down for some reason. Yeah, we're out of coal. We can't research anything. We can't even research the beacon. We have gravely ill and starving because people keep eating raw food for whatever reason that keeps happening. And I don't feel like I have anything to do with it. I love the warming. Hey, Jack Nexus, hello. I was having 2 researcher help. It actually will increase the amount of time, or actually it will decrease the amount of time to actually finish researching. So it'll increase your rate of research by 2. You can always take the people off too, and it just costs wood to build it. I mean, you can have 10 of these workshops, and it'll be 10 times faster than just having 1. Alright, so... our children are in there. So this is inoperable because of the road. Oh, that's such BS. Alright, I guess we have to dismantle this thing. And the other thing too is the amount of people that you have in here isn't actually required. It just increases its rate. A child's plea. Captain, we found a frozen boy into the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will will wake up to attend it. Oh my goodness. Oh good. Hope falls. So I feel like we've already started our inevitable end. And I feel like we are forced to do the beacon. We have no choice, even though we need steam cores. Oh, here we are. Not turning on the engine. This is why I don't like doing fast forward. It's not for me. Is this actually inappropriate temperature now too? Okay. Hey, Kirko. Thanks for following. Woo! You are number 26. Follower number 26. If that's something you would like to know, now you know. Number 26. Cool. All right. So this is inoperable. This is just... It's terrible. Fast forwarding is a really good way of getting behind Jack Nexus, yeah. According to these survivors, a group of refugees took a wrong turn at the White Pass. They'll surely die if you don't send scouts out to get them. Alright. Well, you guys keep eating the raw food. I can't do anything about that. See, last time we actually had the Faith Keepers available to us. We could disperse the crowd. So now we have to pick one of these things, which is going to be ultimately the beginning of the end. We'll have 2 days to feed everyone and provide a new source of raw food. 2 days to feed everyone and provide a new source of raw food. There's definitely no way to do that. I think we kind of have to do this. Our discontent is already way too high. We're really close to the quest to bring it down. Let's see, what do we need for Hunter's Hut? 20 wood. And we lost a day of wood gathering, basically. We can at least build this road again. Alright, let's get behind. Oh wait, there we go. Laws. Has that actually been sitting for a little while? Have I actually not been picking a law? Amateur hour right here. Alright. We could do the House of Prayer. Might be time to start getting a more active approach to gaining hope. Things in adaptation seems a little less appealing at the moment. I mean, even just taking this law is enough to increase discontent by quite a bit. Forget about actually using it on hard mode. You pretty much can't. I never actually went down this route. I think I'm going to do House of Prayer because I like the powers. Is this actually just passive? Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. And we have to build 2 watchtowers. Let's just try going down this route. I haven't actually been down this road.
New law. A new law has passed.
Oop. Alright. Yeah, there we go. We have lots of people and we're not using them. Now the road is finished, we can add more people in there. Let's take a few more people in there. That way when we do get food, hopefully we get food in time before, so watch this number up here. I guarantee you it's just gonna stay at 0. And the raw food we're gonna have come in, it's just gonna be gobbled up before we even have it in stock. And there's nothing we can do about the starving people. 15 and 5. Oops. 20 hours left. Oh, that's nice. At least leave this thing running for a little while. First amputation. Consider signing the care house or prosthetic law. If we do the care house, we have to build it. 25 and 5. So we have to keep this thing completely fully staffed. And our sick is getting way out of hand again. And we've had a wood problem for a little while. A hot house produced during the day, so it goes straight into the kitchen. Does it though? Because these are also supposed to go straight into the kitchen. I mean, it goes straight into the raw food supply. And the hothouse is super, super, super slow. You get like 2 food, like per day. I personally do not like the hothouse. I think it's a waste. I guess 26 raw food per day, but I never saw that. When I actually put people in there, I only saw 2. And it requires a steam core. Hothouse produces, unlike hunters, they drop a load in the morning. Well, the hunters actually, are they consistently in the morning? Or are they just on their own like little timer? Because every 12 hours they kind of switch. So they're going to be in the night, in the morning, they're going to kind of flip-flop, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works because we're about to get it in the morning. We've been getting it at night. Let's use our workers first and then kids. We need steel? We need steel. We don't need steel, we need wood. So this is about to go through. More people dying. 18.8? What do you mean -8? What does -8 mean? So this is about to come in. So 16.34, so it should be 36. But now this is gonna dramatically go down. This is the first time I've actually seen numbers on here. Oh, so you get 18 at 6 in the morning, but it says every 12 hours. That's what the text saying. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there is a working hours, okay. It's still, I mean, it's not about the same. It's really close though to the hothouse, and it's a lot cheaper. If they do the night shift for the cookhouse. Oh my gosh, I didn't have it on soup. That would help. I can't believe I've made so many mistakes on this 3rd attempt on hard. And we don't even have a beacon. We can't even get steam cores. They have 2 in this pile. So we're gonna have 3. And I don't know. I can't afford the research for the hothouse. I mean, right now we can research something finally. And we have to do the beacon. I mean, we could try the hothouse, but the hothouse also has to be a certain temperature. And we still don't even have steam hubs. What's our coal situation at? And we're about to completely run out of coal, so we actually have to do the coal thumper. I don't know, it's just, I don't see the opportunity to actually research it, because I think the coal thumper we have to research next. Oh, something just finished. One of the coal piles just finished. We don't have any engineers like hanging out, do we? No. Oh yeah, over here. It's kind of a waste. We still have more engineers too. I don't want to sacrifice engineers. Let's put them in here. At least it's cold. Alright, so what can we build? We still have homeless, so let's build another home. Hard mode is so tough. Yeah, overtime is usually key. Yeah, but the discontent keeps building up. So, have you tried hard mode, Jack? Hard mode is really different. The amount of discontent that builds over those decisions, like slightly, is greatly, basically. It's pretty ridiculous. So every time like something is slightly to... So you haven't, okay. Hard mode is like, all of these things are double, basically. So anything that's slightly is actually greatly. And everything that is to benefit you is actually halved. So normally when you like build a cemetery, you get like a big bump, like up to hope, maybe right here, right up to the letter H. Now when you build a cemetery, it's like maybe around here, hardly anything. So every little choice, every time somebody dies, hope plummets and discontent rises. It's really tough. So and everything is constrained by 2 because our we just ran out of coal. We have enough for 20 hours. It is nothing like the regular campaign. It's all like it's all layered, so you gain resources much slower. There are simply less resources available to you. And everything is doubled. All the negative things are doubled, and all the positive things are halved, and the events are much more harsh and more likely to occur. And people are also, they get sick easily, and they are hungry faster. So we're gonna build this. Can we like stick this like in freaking nowhere? Yeah, let's just like stick it back here. This not only is this expansion pretty tough, from I understand, is what I've been told. Adding the hard mode on top of it is just like so if I fail this one, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play it on medium. I feel like kind of strung out on the challenge on this. It's like too much. It was fun to dabble around in, and I'm still curious to see how far this little round can get, but I'm not feeling really hopeful here. We have 11 workers. We could build... Our wood income is kind of okay again. We can build another hunter's hut. In fact, let's build 2. We have the beacon being built, and we need 40 wood actually. So scratch that second one. We need 40 wood to build the scouts. Actually, I think we can build it because we can destroy the wood over here, which will yield a little bit more wood for us. Okay. Alright, so we can afford another one now. We still need 40. Darn. Alright. Oh well. And we need that there. Oh wait. We might be able to build the road over here now. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna build it up to there. Sweet. So now we should have enough. Oh wait, we're gonna be off by 1, right? Yeah. Never mind. What about over here? Can we build... There we go, we can get one more. And we actually don't need a road there or over here. Okay. I mean, we will eventually. But right now, roads are 1-to-1. There we go. I thought we can even staff the hunters' huts. Cold homes. Discontent is not too bad. I don't want to promise anything. Well, can't address it right now. I can't say we're even in a better position than we were the last time. We do have some engineers that we can staff up for medical posts. We need to drop this number down. And now a medical post is worth 10 per. Thank goodness we have the public house. It's probably our saving grace right now. Let's see. I consider us a bit lucky that we haven't had more amputations. So Jack, how much of this game have you actually played? No matter how many hours I've put into this game, I will never consider myself anything more than novice. Feed all the hungry. Alright, so we're building the hunter's hut right now. And we're working towards the hungry. Oh, you just got it. Cool. Broken taboo. So a man carrying a tightly wrapped package under his coat raised our suspicions. The package turned out to be full of meat. Oh, you bastard. After some questioning, he admitted to cutting up a dead body. Oh my goodness. He says he won't let his family starve to death, no matter the cost. What should we do with this cannibal? We should probably do the same thing, and then we can feed everybody. Discontent will rise, not slightly. This person will have to leave the city forever. Hope will fall. We cannot afford that. All we can do is this. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Is the game throwing us a little bone right now? Just a little one? We're currently in a bone throwing phase. The game's like, you don't even have a beacon built right now? We're gonna have to lay off a little bit with the events. You're already about to lose. Kind of forgot about the watchtowers. I think we'll be able to build them tomorrow. This wall wood drill thing is gonna be so good. Alright, beacon has been built. Oh. Wait. We worked so hard. Oh my gosh, I'm such a derp. We worked so hard to get 40, and I forgot and immediately built the medical post. What else did I do? Did I do something else? I must have done something else. We were at 40, weren't we? Oh, I can't believe it. See? Complete novice. Complete novice right here. This should give you faith, Jack. You got there once? See, that's where the game, that's when you start losing. When you start feeling really confident, Natty, that's when you start losing. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, I think I totally got this. Nope. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to cancel this. Too late, already did it. And the white pass. Okay. That's where we need to send them. The white pass. Children from Trailbrand. Oh, we need to do that one first. This is actually closer. So they're probably going to be dead, but so we're going to have more people coming in soon. You can send the scouts just because you have to, and send people home without scouting or leave them there. Yeah, I suppose we could just send him home. Less people to worry about. It's not the right attitude. Alright, let's look at our workers. Alright, let's take him out of here. The efficiency is unnecessary. Actually, take him out of there as well. More workers. Right now, we're fine on steel, I think. Okay. I had a quick look at expert, but the micromanaging was intense. It took all the fun out of me. I'm only now starting to feel that way. I'm kind of surprised I haven't felt that way this entire time. I thought I would have been there way sooner. I mean, this is the third attempt, I think. It might be the fourth, like, I don't remember. Pretty sure it's the third. But, yeah, I didn't think I was going to get past 2, but really kind of drilling down, what was the early decisions I made, and how could I have made those little micro decisions a little bit different, is actually it's at one side of the end, empowering, and on the other side of the bend, completely and reasonably your fault. And it just gives you this illusion that you can do better next time. And that's the part I'm really, really surprised at, because I don't usually play games like that. I'm usually like, I'm just gonna play something else. And usually, it's that give up attitude is usually encouraged when I don't feel like I'm empowered. And I feel like Frostpunk really does a good job empowering the player, or making the player think that they're empowered. And I think one of those powerful things that Frostpunk offers is the fact that all of your decisions, including building the little huts, where you even place them, is absolutely critical to your success. Every little choice that I've made so far in this and all the other attempts, I feel 100% has made every little impact for my success or failure. Oh man, this thing is huge. I thought it was going to be a little road thing. Alright, I guess we'll put it here. I have to build 2 of them, right? And we don't have enough to build another one. So that I'm actually really, really impressed. I'm really impressed with that. All the expansions so far have actually been pretty interesting. Autumn was really good, last autumn. My favorite was the Fall of Winter Home. By far, you had to actually play the main story. Have you finished the main story, Jack? Oh, we have to put people in there? Oh my god. It's endless. Where do I have workers? We have 6 of them in here. We have engineers. Anywhere else? We have 2 engineers in here. That's a waste. Or we have 2 workers in there. That's a waste. I'm assuming this actually does not have to be fully staffed. Oh, 2 are minimum. Okay. Wait, is that right? No, 1's okay. Hey, Gagabao. Hello, how are ya? Welcome to the stream. Is this your first attempt for hard mode refugee? No, this is my 3rd attempt. We actually just lost about an hour ago. We got really, really far. We got to the 2nd wave of lords on hard. And our loss condition was actually because our hope fell a little too far. We had the quest to at least hit 15%, but our health problems are already way through the roof. And every time somebody died, it just got us closer and closer to our inevitable doom. This is going to be, I think, my last attempt on hard, and I'm just going to play it on medium. It's either my 3rd or 4th attempt. I can't remember. Have you been able to actually finish it, Gagabao? These newcomers came across some lost engineers and brought them to our city. They have unsettling news. As we were leaving London, in the ships taken from the lords, we heard Lord Craven giving the order to shoot at us. We must stick together in case he ever follows us here. I see. Yeah, doing a good playing Frostpunk. Also just finished last autumn. Yeah, last autumn is super, super, super good. My favorite has been Fall of Winter Home. Fall of Winter Home was absolutely fantastic. Good balance of challenge, while also we can staff this now. A good balance of challenge and narrative. I felt like the last autumn was just slightly missing the narrative, but it was still really good. And I think Refugee is completely missing the narrative so far. So far, what I've seen, I think the narrative really comes in a little bit later. It started trickling in when the Lord started walking in. Hey, you're welcome to stick around. We're going to be playing more of this tomorrow. In case you have to leave, we will be playing this again tomorrow around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're fighting starvation. So we really need to be able to build another Hunter's Hut again. Kind of forgot about the Hunter's Hut. Oh. We need 20. There it is. Okay. We're researching Coal Thumper. We're about to run out of coal. Our research order, I don't know. Hard mode is so hard. It's just so hard. I was thinking, what if we toned down one of the options in hard? Maybe we could tone down. We haven't even built the House of Prayer. I was thinking maybe we could tone. Oh, right, we went this direction. We haven't even finished doing the neighborhood watch. Morning gathering will slightly raise hope from time to time. Hope will rise slightly. Ooh. Guard stations. I don't want to build anything. So morning gathering. Ooh, I like that. Boom. People are definitely eating the raw food. You just see it happen. So now we have 18. This is kind of the frustrating thing. I got my calculator up here. 18 times 3 divided by 2 times 5. 135 food coming in. So we should be able to actually feed just about everybody. But everybody keeps eating the raw food because of the timing of when things get cooked and when things come in. I'm just going to throw the overdrive on because we won't be able to get coal for a while. It's going to be a while until we make coal. Until we get coal. So what's the next thing we try to build? We're so close for the starvation. This should resolve our starvation. Still during the day, we should be able to make food. 8. You see that? It went from... It's supposed to be 18, it was actually 8. Alright, so we have 10 engineers. We'll swap some engineers out with workers. That's 6. 11. And that's 16. No? Oh, well, I didn't math that. You have this gap between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. Maybe extended shifts will work at cookhouses. Yeah. So, overcrowded, people didn't like, but we did that early. I think this was a good choice. Public house, I think, was definitely necessary. Moonshine might be good. It's just, it sucks because in order to get to extended shift, we'd have to use 2 days worth of laws. to sign it. And I think fighting, I would not trade fighting arena or public house after this experience. I also wouldn't I wouldn't want to trade early cemetery and early ceremonial funerals. I think we'd be in much worse shape without ceremonial funerals.